northeast. But here, just on the lines of Darjeeling Railway, many years old, calcium formations natural.
Amazing.
Local costume. Very nice attire. January, February, March, April, May, scenic and off-beat kind of drive. Not very much touristy. There are minutes drive from the other one. Cool. So this is the waterfall for which we came down, but right in front of waterfall, then you have to climb down first. San Alfredo. Good morning, guys. I'm in Cherrapunji in Meghalaya, and locally it is known as Sohra. And Cherrapunji was the first capital for Northeast India for the Britishers. So in the year 1828, British made Cherrapunji their capital for entire Northeast. But here they experienced that it used to rain a lot. It was a very rainy area, and therefore in 1866 they shifted their capital to Shillong. So therefore it is a very old city, and Cherrapunji, this word means the land of oranges. So the early traders from British East India Company, they were trading in oranges from here. And it is a crisp, beautiful Saturday morning, and it is the perfect season to come here because more than 200 days in any year it experiences rainfall. And the advantages of coming in November here is that there is no rainfall. The weather is very clear, and in the night we had very good stargazing here. But it is pretty cold, and I think that it is colder than Shillong. So today we will go around the city of Cherrapunji and have a local tour with its local attractions, and we are going to end up this day in Shillong. So now it is 7 AM in the morning. We are just starting our tour of Cherrapunji. And this is an old British bungalow where we have the privilege of staying.
Осторожно. О! Беленькие, красненькие, синенькие.
Багира, отложи, пей чай.
Понятно. Давай, Леш, we found the grasshopper.
Okay. So our first destination for today is Mav Samai Caves, and we are going. It is not far from Cherrapunji. It is inside the city itself, and this is the road leading to the caves. And I'm told they are very, very beautiful. So Mav Samai Caves is the first attraction we are going to cover in Cherrapunji today. It is 10 a.m. Very beautiful morning, clear skies. So here we are at the entrance. So these are the stairs that you have to climb up, and this is the entry to the cave. So they are many years old, calcium formations, natural. So it's like the movie Tomb Raider. Very difficult to negotiate with children. So after all, there is some flatter area. Watch your head, Ali. Huh? Go carefully, alone. Very small passage. Only child can pass easily. Just wait.
Papa, it is very small.
Oh yeah.
What go by my side?
I'm sitting and crossing. So, Ali, first I'll go down. Wait.
Okay. It is so small now.
It's not for the people who are very big physical build. Oh, you need to be good athlete. Just wait. Okay. Wait. Yeah, again some small passage came.
Ой, ужас.
Wait, Lisa, wait. I'm sitting and crossing. Watch your hand. Okay, yeah. My 5-year-old daughter has to sit and cross this bridge. But this is all natural formation and water is dripping. I saw similar caves in Slovenia for which they charge 35 euro. And India, you can see this for 40 rupees. 40 rupees is the entry fee, including your camera. It's water. Water is dripping. Cooler.
Sparkling.
Yeah, sparkling. Sparkling beautifully. Natural fountain. Be slow, Lisa. Just wait for me. Lisa, wait, please. So this is the roof over me. And again, some small passage came. Ali, first I'll do. Or you can do. Go. Careful. You have to be extremely careful with your head. But it is a mind-blowing experience. One of its kind. I think they are the best calcium formations in India. So this is the karst formation, slowly made by water in millions of years. This is all water dripping. Look at the passages. Lisa, wait, I'll go first.
Ice cream, Rachna.
So my children are negotiating it very, very nicely. One is 3-year-old, daughter is 6-year-old. So this is how good they are at climbing.
Жди, пока папа придет. नहीं उधर नहीं जाना.
This is the way out. So it's kind of 8 to 10 minutes walk. And very, very highly recommended. It was experience really. Nothing like this in India I've seen ever. And we are out into the forest.
Papa, we should go on the steps.
So guys, one cave finished here. And then here there is way to another cave. But this is just for professionals. So guys, we are just out of Mawsamai caves, and I got a local who is professional in this, and he gave me a lot of information. So I would like to share that information about these caves with you. So what is the name and location of the caves?
This is Mawsamai cave. It falls under Nongthomai Ilaka, which is in Saura. Saura is the local traditional name of the place called Cherrapunji. In 2018, it has been officially changed from Cherrapunji to Saura. Cherrapunji is a name given by the Britishers. So now it's changed into Saura, which is the local name, And this cave is actually a calcium deposit cave, or whatever you see inside
Yes.
calcium deposits, accumulated over thousands of years, And it has gone through many earthquakes. People, they believe that during earthquakes the entrance of the cave or the track of the cave it closes but this has gone through many earthquakes and so far it has been the same but it's no more exciting as before. Why? Because before there were no lightings and nothing. It was pitch dark.
Okay.
We had to hire torchlight from down, and then we had to find our way back. Sometimes the torchlight used to go off, and we had to light up matchsticks,
My God.
matchsticks
Quite
and
an
all.
adventure.
Yeah, matchsticks and to find our way. That was pretty exciting and all. But now it's like for the safety of the tourist and all. The lightings all has been done.
But now families and all can do
Yes,
it. Right?
and even before also families could do, but the only thing was this, that we used to have rare visitors to this side and all.
Yeah.
So whenever we used to bring some visitors or guests and all from outside, we at any cost had to accompany them. Why? Because we knew the track and all from where to where.
Now with Instagram and all this, adventure tourism is picking up in India. So there are many youngsters, who
Yes,
are on the lookout
yes.
for, good pictures and
Yes,
all.
yes.
So that's why this is picking up.
Yes.
You told me for this kind of people, offbeat,
Yes.
So there is some biggest sand caves I heard.
There is the largest sand cave in the world. It's called Krempuri. It's in Mawson Ram. Okay. The other side of this is Saura. Okay. On this side, the other side is Mawson Ram. You have to just go beyond Mawson Ram, and then on foot you have to go to the entrance of the cave. That's called Krempuri. That's the biggest as well as the longest sand cave in the world. 24.7 kilometers.
Wonderful. So there are many tracks there, or there is only one?
Yes, no. There are many tracks inside there.
What kind of equipment do you need?
You need it's for an amateurs and all. You can go up to a certain extent.
Okay.
And beyond that, you need proper gears and all.
Okay.
You need safety harnesses and all.
How many days will you recommend for that?
For Krempuri, 2 days.
2 days.
If it's a professional, 2 to 3 days. If it's amateur, just 1 day is more than
1 day is enough.
1 day
All
visit
right.
is enough.
And you need to have some prior experience in trekking. You should have strong legs.
No. Strong legs in the sense like people coming towards this side are mostly from people coming from the plain areas.
Yes.
Who rarely go for trackings or rarely go for outing on walk and all on foot and all. So here you need strong leg. Why? Because you have to cross over through a forest and all, ups and downs and all.
Yeah.
You might get very tired. You might get fatigued and all.
Exactly.
So that's why you need a strong leg.
Exactly. Right in the middle, you cannot give up. There is no way back. So
No, the thing is that giving up in the middle, it's something like that. You have to either come back.
Exactly.
A waste of time, and the most important thing is you will not be able to see your main purpose for visiting that place.
That will be defeated.
You'll be left out of it and all.
All right. Okay. So you are into adventure tourism, if I may ask?
No. I'm into
You have so
travel.
much information.
I'm into travel and tourism and all. I have my own tourist cabs and all. I drive my own cab.
Wonderful.
And the thing is, I love to share my knowledge as well as the information about the place, with others, and also that in return I too get
Wonderful.
more
This
information.
area should pick up as a whole.
Yes,
Right?
we
The
are trying
the
our
way
level
it
best.
deserves. Yeah.
We are trying our level best to do
No,
so.
wonderful. No, Meghalaya is on national map. Earlier in the earlier days, nobody used to know about it.
Yes,
All
yes.
the tourists I see, they're
Yes.
flocking doing the
Yes,
circuits.
yes. So we are trying our level best to give our inputs as much as possible. And
Yeah.
also the people from outside, they come to know about this place, they do visit,
Yeah.
and we will be readily happy to welcome anyone anytime.
Wonderful. That's so nice of you.
Thank you.
So
Thank
nice
you.
of you. So
Thank you.
nice of
Thank
you.
you very much.
Yeah. So wonderful guy from Meghalaya tourism. Like the tourism department is putting in all the efforts. So these are the locals, very very hospitable ones. So once you get time, do visit Himalaya. It's amazing. So just outside the cave, you can have your photos in traditional Khasi attire, even for kids. It is available at nominal prices. How do you feel wearing this local
Amazing.
costume? Awesome. You look amazing. I thought first you're local.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So these are the opportunities available here. Very very nice attire. So this is how secluded Cherrapunji looks like. And now from those caves, right, this road goes to Eco Park. So this is where we are going to go. It is in that direction. So all these attractions are inside the city itself. So all the toilets are paid here all over Meghalaya. 10 rupees you have to give every time you go to toilet. And we have entered Eco Park. This is the entry. Entry fee is 20 rupees per head, plus 30 rupees is for parking. So this is the Eco Park. So all these lakes and water bodies that you see, maybe in monsoon there is water and it will look more beautiful. But now it doesn't make any sense. And then there are sweeping views to the valley. This is how it is. And otherwise there is nothing. I don't see anything, paying 80 rupees and doing nothing here. I think it's one of the most useless places I've seen. But maybe in monsoon, from all those places these waterfalls are gushing, then it will make more sense to come to Eco Park. So there is one recommendation: whenever you are around here, you wish to come to Eco Park and pay 80 rupees. You make sure it is monsoon season. Don't come in off season because you will waste your time and money both. So guys, this is the Sora Cherrapunji topography. You can see it looks a lot like Mandu. I've been to Mandu. I made another vlog on that. I was in March there, and topography is exactly the same. Dry hills. Maybe in monsoon season it will be full and they will maybe lush green, but in this season, non-rainy season, they look very dry. And here there are some old caves, some stones. So there are two beautiful waterfalls, and there is an excursion. You have to drive like 12-15 kilometers from Cherrapunji. They are on the same road and 20 minutes apart from each other. So we are going to see those waterfalls, and the scenery is like this. Road is not very well made, as you can see. So in monsoon season you will see kind of a river flowing from here, but now there is water only in the cavities. And these local guys, they're taking a lot of photos here. And the road is super broken, as you can see. So 9th lane, this is the first waterfall where we have come. And the colors and the scenery is very surrealistic. So guys, this is the signal that has welcomed us, Selfie Danger Zone, Meghalaya Tourism. And this is that danger zone. Good that it is green. Then we have to walk on these rocks. And then there are full fissures, holes in the rocks. So guys, this is the Dathlan waterfall, as you can see. Of course, scenery is very good, full of rocks, but water is very less. I think in monsoon season it will be more. And there is that pretty bridge through which we have come here. So again, recommendation remains the same. Maybe in, monsoon season it will be better, but now it is comfortable to travel when you're traveling, especially with the family. It is easy now. So this is how here locals are having fun, having their picnics, as you can see, drinking their beer, and some people are washing their cars also. So this is the scene here. And now only in these holes you can see water, but in season I'm sure in monsoon everything will be full of water, because these formations tell you so. So right now there is limited amount of water. Let's see it from close. And here I'm coming very, very close. And as always, they have again used bamboo very, very perfectly. And here is Dathlan waterfall for you, up close and personal. With sweeping views of the valley, and it was written dangerous selfie zone, because if you step out here, you can go straight into the valley. It's a deep fall. So thank God they are protected by putting this. That is of course very helpful. Scenery is very good, very, very good sweeping views of the valley. And this is the little bridge that you have to cross. So I'm right now walking over Dathlan waterfall. And there is a goat also looking for some grass here on the rocks. Let's see it from the other side. So guys, this is the Dathlan waterfall for you. This is it you have if you are not here in monsoon in Cherrapunji. So to sum it all, I will say, even if you're coming in November, December, January, February, March, April, May, before monsoon, so you can expect this much of water. But plus is that you can expect some mind-blowing views and very, very scenic and offbeat kind of drive. Not very much touristy. There are almost no people here, so these are the pluses. Otherwise in monsoon you will see a lot of water, but then there will be difficulties regarding the transport and everything, because traveling is difficult. It is more than 200 days in a year it is raining in Cherrapunji, so that is a problem. So still I will say it is not a bad choice. Now we will go further down the road and we will go to another waterfall, which is like 20 minutes drive from here. And suddenly at the end of walking along this waterfall, from this point it doesn't look small at all. It's a fine, long, majestic, beautiful waterfall located in beautiful locales. Sweeping views of the valley, and in between there is a meandering small water stream that is emanating from this waterfall, going all through the valley. So we are Wais Dong waterfall. So this is the second waterfall, which is like 15 minutes drive from the other one. And you can eat here chips or Amul Cool or water or boiled eggs, anything. And this is the entry to the waterfalls. Now we will have to go down some stairs. So guys, this is the waterfall for which we came down. Very, very beautiful one. It is like this Mexican cenotes, and one of the most beautiful, not only in India, I think in the world. Excellent waterfall. And mind you, this is non-monsoon season and looks so majestic. You can imagine the beauty of it when it is monsoon season. And there are a lot of people you can see there, and they are making very, very good photos. And to make those photos, you will have to climb down even further. So this is just a viewpoint. So in case you want a photo like this, then it is easier. But in case you want right in front of waterfall, then you have to climb down further. So that is the game. Again, these are locally produced bamboo made embankments that are made for the tourists not to fall down. So this is the American Wild West that you have to drive to reach these waterfalls. Now we are going back. So this is Maflong Valley viewpoint, but I don't think there is anything to write home about. So I think it's totally worthless. There is zip lining though. If any people are interested in adventure activities, they can do zip lining here. So that is the only takeaway from here. So guys, now Cherrapunji sightseeing is over and we are going to Shillong. And now this is lunch time. It is something about 3. So 20 kilometers just before Shillong, there is a celebrated cafe which is ML05. So all the way from Cherrapunji till Shillong, you see the signboards saying ML05. So we are going to go to this cafe and have our lunch there. And about the name, ML05 is the car number that is assigned to Shillong. So all those cars or vehicles that belong to Shillong, they have this preceding number ML05. So after that car numbers, this cafe is named. So we are just going to go to the cafe. So guys, here we are at Cafe ML05. We are going to have our lunch and we will review it for you. Chicken Alfredo.